If you are looking for something special and different to cook for Christmas and New Year, this is what you are looking for. The Taiwanese style Christmas and New Year 3-course menu. Welcome back to Guang's Kitchen. Today we are going to cook a Taiwanese style 3-course menu for your Christmas or New Year's dinner celebrations. The appetizer is going to be the black wood ear salad. Black wood ear is a type of fungus, just like mushrooms. And the shape is like ear, and it usually grows from the rotten tree, that's why it's called wood ear. The main course is going to be the lion's head stew, or stewed pork meatballs. The lion's head stew is a type of Huaiyang cuisine from eastern China, and the meatball looks like the lion's head statue usually you see in front of Chinese temples. That's why it's called the lion's head stew. And the dessert, we are going to cook the Hakka mochi. Mochi is a type of rice ball. It's usually made of gluten rice flour. The texture is usually crunchy with gel-like consistency. Now let's check the ingredients. These are all the ingredients you need for black wood ear salad. You can also see them in the video descriptions below. These are all the ingredients for lion's head stew. And these are all the ingredients for the Hakka mochi. Let's start with the appetizer. First, add boiling water to the wood ear and set it aside for 10 minutes. Wash enoki mushroom, wash okra, remove the root of the enoki mushroom and cut it into 3 portions. Remove the head of the okra and cut into 1 centimeter long pieces. Thinly slice the ginger, mince the garlic, chop the chilli, finely chop the coriander. Finally, finely chop spring onion. After 10 minutes, remove the water, wash, and cut into small pieces. Remove the head. Boil a pot of hot water. Add in okra, enoki mushroom, and wood ear. Cook for 5 minutes. Add 1 tablespoon sugar, 1 tablespoon soy sauce, 1 tablespoon black rice vinegar or balsamic vinegar, 1 tablespoon sesame oil, and 1 tablespoon fish sauce. Mix well. Add in ginger, garlic, chili, spring onion. Save some spring onion for garnishing later. Add the boiled wooden ear fungus, okra, and enoki mushroom. Cover the lid and shake it. Put in the fridge for at least 1 hour or overnight before plating. Black wood ear salad is ready to serve. Now let's prepare the main course. First, let's soak the dry mushroom in 1 bowl of hot water, around 200 milliliters. Soak for around 10 minutes. Finely chop half spring onion for final garnishing. Remove the skin of the 2 garlics. Remove the bottom of the Chinese cabbage. Save 5 big pieces of the cabbage leaves. Wash properly and set aside. Chop the rest of the cabbage into small pieces and wash properly. Thinly slice the carrot. Finely chop 2 spring onion sprigs. Finely chop the slice of ginger. Finely chop the onion. Put the minced pork in a big bowl. Add 1 teaspoon white pepper, 2 tablespoons soy sauce, and 2 tablespoons rice wine or Shaoxing wine if you have. Mix well. Mix around 2 minutes until the meat becomes a little bit sticky. Now add in 1 egg, 2 tablespoons flour, add in spring onion, ginger, and minced onions. Mix well and stir for another 2 minutes. Divide the meat into 5 portions. Make a meatball. Take out the soaked dry mushrooms and cut into slices. Heat 2 tablespoons oil in high heat for around 1 minute. Fry the meatball until each side is brown. Around 5 minutes. Take out the meatball. In the same pot, add in ginger, garlic, carrot, and the dry mushroom, and 2 tablespoons dry shrimp. Stir fry for 1 minute. After 1 minute, add in chopped Chinese cabbages, and then add 2 tablespoons soy sauce, 2 tablespoons rice wine, 1 teaspoon Chinese fried spices. Stir fry for another 1 minute. Chinese fried spices is optional. Now add the meatball back. Cover the meatball with Chinese cabbages. Take the mushroom water and add it to the pot. And add 2 extra bowls of water, around 400 milliliters. Bring the water to boil. Once the stew is boiling, cover it, switch to low heat, and cook for 1 hour. After 1 hour, the smell is so good already. Now let's cook 1 tablespoon goji berries with the soup. Cook for around 2 minutes. It's just for garnishing, so it's optional. Lay 1 or 2 cabbage leaves on a plate and put on top 1 or 2 meatballs with goji berry on top. And finally garnish with spring onions. The lion's head stew is ready to serve. Now let's make dessert. Add 1 cup gluten rice flour in a bowl, around 100 grams. Add 1 tablespoon sugar, around 10 grams. Add 1 teaspoon oil and add in half cup of warm water, around 50 degrees Celsius and 100 milliliters. Mix well. Mix until the dough is consistent like this. And then we will steam for 20 minutes. In the meantime, let's prepare the peanuts. Add half cup peanuts in a mortar or 5 tablespoons of peanuts. And then add 2 tablespoons of sugar. Grind it. You can also use food processor. Now it's done. And take it out. Take a spoon and punch the dough for around 5 minutes to make it even more crunchy. Now let's do the plating. Take a small plate, put some peanut powder, Take a small bowl of mochi, put on top. Finally, garnish with some black sesame seed. Now it's ready to serve. Now let's try it out. It's so crunchy, and there is an explosion of flavors here. The ginger, garlic, the sesame oil, black rice vinegar, and the spiciness of chilies, coriander, spring onions. This is going to be a perfect starter for your Christmas dinner or for any dinner. Now let's try the lion's head. Oh my god, the meat is so soft. It absorbs the essence of the soup. All the flavor of the stew goes inside the meat itself. It can go very well with rice. You can just pour the soup on top of the rice and enjoy it with the lion's head. Now let's try the Hakka mochi. Super chewy, amazing texture. This dessert is so simple yet so delicious. I guarantee you this is much better than the store-bought mochi. Try this 3-course menu. I am sure you, your family, or your friends are going to enjoy it. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year!